Welcome to your Space Coast Real Estate Update. We're taking a look back on the month of September. And the big news is that the Fed finally lowered the federal funds rate. So mortgage rates, they already dropped in anticipation, but it hasn't been enough to fully motivate buyers. While August was the first month where we saw levels of stable inventory with buyer demand, September, we did see a rise in inventory again. So we really need to see rates closer to 5% to get that boosted buyer demand.
The good news though, inventory is 63% higher than it was last year, which means there's a lot to choose from right now.
Yeah, if you're a buyer, you have a lot of options. So if you're a seller, with all the competition, positioning your property accurately in this market is key. So sellers who are pricing their properties aspirationally, think the market might catch them, they might be in for a long wait. August was the first time that we saw the average sales price go down year over year.
In September, 52% of the homes on the market have had price reductions. I mean, that really tells you where the market is headed.
For sure. So properties that are priced accurately and marketed correctly, they're now selling in 44 days. This is taking 83% longer than it did last year, but still a relatively short time for a home to go under contract. So for buyers, this is a golden opportunity with inventory up and prices coming down or adjusting to be able to negotiate, and it's the most negotiation power we've seen buyers have in years. So don't sit on the sidelines and try to time the market. I mean, that's what we always try to tell people. Don't time the market, time your life instead. So now's the time to explore, make informed offers, and capitalize on this increased inventory selection. And for sellers, standing out in this crowded market, it requires strategic pricing, looking at the data, pricing correctly, looking at the positioning of where other properties are and where you need to be, and also robust marketing. So with inventory levels up 63% and over half of Melbourne's listings seeing price reductions, there's no room for misjudgment.
So when it comes to representation, whether you're a buyer or a seller, our data-driven approach ensures you're making the best decision.
So leverage our experience to your advantage and let us help you navigate these shifting market conditions.
Yeah, thanks for watching State of the Market. We'll see you next month.